I'm here with Mr. Doug Bradley, and this is Random Questions. What is your dream vacation?
Oh my lord, my dream vacation. That's tough. Can I shortlist 3?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. New York City. Anytime. Never miss an opportunity to go there. It is probably my favorite place on the planet. Venice, which is out of time, out of space. It's a dream place. Excuse my phone beeping. And sitting on a white sand Atlantic facing beach on a beautiful summer's day in the Outer Hebrides off the west coast of Scotland.
That sounds lovely. What's the worst injury you've ever had?
Wow, I've been a pretty injury-free zone, to be honest. I've never broken, to touch wood.
Yes.
I've never broken a limb. I've never been in hospital, other than when I arrived in the world. Worst injury I ever had. It's probably something as pathetic as a sprained ankle or a
You're a lucky man.
pulled muscle from playing sport. That's probably it, really.
Do you collect anything?
Not really. I mean, not in the way that a proper collector should. Not in a completist kind of way. Not really.
Do you have any weird habits?
Oh, blimey. That I can share with you.
Should we move on to the next one? What was your favorite Halloween costume as a kid?
Well, now you're speaking to an Englishman. So,
Right.
So we didn't really do Halloween, well, we did, but not in the way that you guys do. And it's an interesting thing because the trick-or-treat tradition kind of left Europe, came to America, and the whole dressing up, which was kind of belonged with the mummers and certainly belonged with Halloween's, kind of went. It's come back now.
Right.
So Halloween in England now is full of witches and vampires wandering around the streets. But we used to do duck apple. You know what that is?
No. What is that?
You'd fill either the bathtub or a bucket or something with water, and you put apples in them. So it's a harvest related.
Oh, sure.
You put apples in them.
Right.
And then you have to
Dunk.
You have to plunge your face into the water and bite onto an apple, come up with an apple in your mouth.
Right.
Or that was bob apple and a duck apple. Where you hang apples on a piece of string, kind of through the apple and knot it at the bottom. So that, and then with your hands behind your back, you have to bite onto an apple. Of course, it's difficult because as soon as you hit the apple, it swings away from you. You have to try and catch it as it comes back, and then it smacks you in the face.
And what do you get when you get the apple?
The apple.
Just the apple? What kind of shit is that? What was your?
It's pretty lame.
What was your favorite Christmas present? Or a better one would be, what's your earliest memory of your first Christmas present? That one that when you were a child that you always remember getting.
There's one I remember very clearly, which was that Santa got a tabletop ping pong set, table tennis set for my sister and I, and Santa wrote on it.
Oh, really?
Only Santa didn't disguise his handwriting too cleverly, and I remember looking at it and thinking, that's my dad's handwriting. So that was a traumatic memory, certainly. I remember getting my first bike and an electric car set, Skelextric.
What was your first job, real job?
I worked for Liverpool City Libraries. I was a librarian.
Really?
Yep.
What was your first car?
First car, a Nissan Bluebird.
Do you have any phobias?
Wasps. And brown paper envelopes that come from the taxman.
We all have that phobia.
Wasps
Okay.
and hypodermics. They're kind of related because wasps are sort of
Right.
flying syringes
Right,
anyway.
right.
Yeah.
And last
I
question.
can't cope with it. Every time anyone has an injection in the movies, it's an unwritten rule that you have to have a close-up of the damn needle
And
going
ironically
into the
enough,
skin.
you were Pinhead.
Well, exactly. Yes.
That's
Yeah.
kind of an oxymoron. Last question. 3 adjectives to describe who you really are. And you'll think of better ones later.
I really am confused, questing, malleable.
That's a good one. Thank you very much.